Just a little recap for yesterday. So I came down the Nankoweap Trail to just above the Colorado River, and it was a 5,000 foot elevation loss. I slipped and or fell 3 times in the first mile or two. And that ended up being a good thing because it put me on really high alert. The trail was slippery and with steep drop-offs. One wrong slip and I would have been a goner. Made it down okay. Didn't run out of water. Had just enough water to taking my last sip as I got to the Nankoweap Creek. And it got a lot warmer. It's 57 right now, and today it's going to be 86. The trail was beautiful. I loved that trail. It was a really fun trail, even though it was slippery and dangerous. It was just really sandy on top of flat rocks, and then there was a lot of scree near the bottom. Today, I am walking 8 miles along the Colorado River to a point where I will be stopping to catch a raft ride across the Colorado River. Word has it that you need to flag down a rafter, preferably a private company, but you might get lucky with a commercial company, before 11:30. I guess the way their schedules run, they wouldn't be passing through that area in the afternoon, though I guess it's always possible. So I'm only planning on going 8 miles today, but it's going to be a pretty brutal 8 miles from what I'm hearing. First 4 will be manageable with game trails to avoid a lot of the rock that's along the river, but then the last 4 is just a tedious process of getting through boulders and rocks that are just not easy to walk through. So the last 4 miles are going to be really tough. And on top of that, it'll be the afternoon when the heat is the hottest. Side excursion today to the Nankoweap granaries. water is ice cold. Feels good. Bumblebees, or bees, they just dive in there and roll around. Do you see a trail through here? That's because there isn't one. So I'm hiding behind this rock. It's about 12:30 and my watch says it's 97 degrees, but I think that's high. It's still pretty toasty out. Just having my lunch. And I have 3 more miles of this. So I'm just taking it nice and slow, trying to keep the suck factor to a minimum, and hopefully when I get to the end, a raft will come by, because in all honesty, I haven't seen one all morning. Granted, I did get out of sight of the river a few times, so maybe somebody snuck by at that point, but I don't know. I guess we'll just wait and see. The story is, you gotta have patience at this juncture. Alright, peace out. Making some progress now that it's opened up a little bit. I have sand instead of rock, but I can move at a quicker pace. 2 miles to go and back to the shit show. For a beach like that, but that's not it yet. Almost there.